Hello guys, so I will just be filming this video while I move to campus. Yeah, it is so important for me to record this video. There is no time to waste. Now the video is about Finland. Those of you who intend to apply for programs in Finland, I'm going to say some things here which will help you a lot. Now please listen to me very well. Remember last time, I don't remember, maybe it was 1 month or 2 months ago, I told you guys that Finland is thinking of introducing application fee to their universities, right? And right now as I'm talking to you, application fee has been introduced. Yeah. Now to those who have been asking, Milton, when can I apply to Finland? I always tell you people that you can apply from January 4th. But that's for the main application. The other application called the joint application. So if you want to apply for the separate applications, you can do it now. Yeah, why did I say you can do it now? The reason is because there are so many opportunities in Finland, and it does not mean that if you don't apply for the joint application, you cannot apply for the separate application. No, this is not how university application works in Finland. But the main thing I want you to understand here is that Finland has introduced application fee, and the University of Aalto, or let me say Aalto University, which is open now and accepting application, is also receiving, like they also have an application fee. So if you want to apply right now, check that particular institution. It is called Aalto University, and of course it's expensive too, right? But their application fee is 75 euros. How much is 75 euros? Well, I don't remember. But there is one thing you should also remember here. Remember, this is a separate application. This is not a joint application. So if you pay, maybe you go to the school website and they say one program is 75 euros. It means you have to apply for one, then pay the 75 euros. Now, if you want to apply for another program or other programs, you need to equally pay this 75 euros. So will I encourage you to do this? No. Why? Because there is an application that is going to commence January, which is the joint application. There is a possibility that you may pay one application fee and apply for maybe 2 or 3 programs, but it is not fixed yet. So you have to put all this into consideration. Now, another thing I want to draw your attention to is that this Aalto University I mentioned, it is a big university. But remember, I have said many times that if you want to apply to Finland, apply to applied science universities. Now, I'm going to break it down for you, okay? So you understand. Also remember that these institutions, they have, like, their tuition fee is so high, like 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. You will even find programs for 18,000. You get my point. So what basically needs to happen, or what you need to do, is check institutions, and on their website, look at where they mention scholarship opportunities. Yeah, they have scholarship opportunities on their website. So I will encourage you to check those scholarship opportunities, apply for some of them. The problem is most people don't know where to find these opportunities. That is one of the problems we face, and I totally understand. So what you need to do is check some of these schools, go to their websites, right? Now, this is the time for you to do the job. You are not supposed to be doing this January. You are supposed to start doing this thing now, so that you prepare yourself. If you find a program and you think it's a perfect program for you to apply, why not? You put it into consideration, you look at the requirements, you look at the application deadlines, you look at the tuition fee, you check the scholarships, and you wait. If it's still not open, you wait. If it's open, you launch the application immediately. If there are scholarships like like Otto University now, they have programs that cost 10,000, 12, 14, 15,000, right? Can you pay the 15,000? If you can't pay, then take the scholarships. There are so many scholarships in Finland. Many of us don't know about it. An example is the 50% stipend. Now, I will break it down. If you are applying to Finland, always remember that 50% stipend means that if the university is charging you 15,000 euros for 1 year of your tuition fee for the program you are studying, know that 50% means half of 15,000 euros, which is 7.5. Can you still pay that half? Don't just apply to a school because they said scholarship is available. There is a video I did about Erasmus Mundus. Another one I talked about a scholarship in the Netherlands, fully funded, right? So you need to check all these possibilities to see if you actually stand a chance to go in. Now, another thing I want you to remember is some people don't actually understand that immigration laws are changing each day. Finland is not an exception. As I'm talking to you now, I'm talking from the Netherlands. Most of you know. And our lecturer, one of my lecturers told us yesterday that they are going on strike this Thursday in a particular city here in the Netherlands. The reason is the Dutch government is saying they want to swap most international programs to Dutch language, which means that in the near future, maybe next year, I don't know, you will not be able to come here and study, except you want to study it in their language, you understand, in the Dutch language. So these are some of the things that are changing and so many people don't understand. So if you have the possibility now, explore every avenue you think is open, you think is accessible, you think you can afford, and come in immediately. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult. Another thing is most people don't understand that proof of funds to study in Finland have increased. Now, let me break it down. Last year, how much was the proof of funds? Proof of funds was 6,720 euros. Remember, this money must be in your bank account, okay? And you must have paid your tuition. Now, this is now in the past. What is the new figure? The new figure is 9,600. This is the amount that they need to see in your bank account. Okay, if you are getting a sponsor, there are specific things you need to supply and specific people. So please take a look at all of these things. Consider your choices. Draft a list of 4, 5, 6, or even 7 universities now. Then you get ready. So that, how many schools did I apply for? Within my journey till where I'm standing now, I did almost 20 applications. Some I didn't complete. The ones I completed were 13 in 7 countries. I got 5 offers, 3 in Canada, 2 in Europe, and I chose the Netherlands. 1 was in Italy. So you understand, I spent a lot of money, over 400k for application fee. I wasn't complaining because my target was to get admissions and move in here. Do you understand? So you have to put what is very important in front of you. Apply for programs, then you try to get the visa, because even right now immigration laws are changing, like I told you, so visa is getting complicated. Okay, so you need to put all of these things I'm talking about into consideration. Please do not forget that, like I said, proof of funds to study in Finland has increased. What does that tell you? You need to pay your tuition first before you show this money in your bank account, because this money is your living cost. They call it living cost of living money. Okay, now if you go and you apply for a school that is charging you maybe 15,000 euros, you should be able to afford that university. I did blocked account for the Netherlands because I was also looking at the visa approval rate, and there was also some money that my school was supposed to give me, which they have given me already. If you watch my videos about my journey to the Netherlands and a whole lot of the requirements, proof of funds, how much I spend, you are going to see all these things. I explain all of them in those videos, right? So please put all these things into consideration before you go. Like I said, many countries are changing their laws. Somebody was even telling me yesterday, he was checking tuition fee in Ireland and it's so big. Yeah, Ireland is so expensive, and you still need to pay before you show 10,000 euros proof of funds. And probably as I'm talking to you, it might have increased and I don't even know, except I check their site. So this video was basically for Finland. Do not forget that I have said go and get your Duolingo or your IELTS exam. Yeah, you may sit and say, oh, it's easy to get admissions in Finland without the exam. But you have to think that if a school is looking for 20 people and you are number 21, 22, and the first 20 people have the IELTS and you guys have the same requirements, who are they going to accept? This thing is a game of chance. You have to be tactical in the brain too if you really want to win. You understand me? Now, also remember that I've said many times that if you want to study in Finland, go for applied science universities. Nova University of Applied Science, Czech University of Applied Science, Savonia, there are many of them. You know why? First, because comparing them to normal universities in Finland like Helsinki, Tampere, Eastern Finland, those other universities, applied science universities are quite not expensive, you get. So it's an advantage for you, and they also have scholarships, a lot of them. So put all these things into consideration. Then we'll meet again in another one. Bye bye for now.